You didn't buy a thermostat. You bought a psychological crutch that thinks it's an engineer. Let's talk about why auto actually works. Turn that fan to on because you want constant airflow. Spoiler alert. You just turned your HVAC system into a ceiling fan with delusions of grandeur. Here's the thermodynamic lie. The auto button doesn't actually stop cooling. It stops the fan. The compressor keeps doing its job in the shadows. It's called hysteresis, a fancy word for a thermostat remembering its last move. It waits for the room to drift just past your set point. Then it engages. Why wait? Because of thermal mass, your walls, your floors, even your coffee mug, they store cold. They release it slowly. If the fan runs nonstop, it scatters that stored energy like a raccoon in a recycling bin. Auto lets the house breathe. Then it sweeps. Now let's autopsy the compressor. It's a high-pressure beast. Startup spikes draw 3 times the normal current. Structural stress. Real talk. The auto setting enforces a duty cycle. It gives the motor time to equalize pressure. It prevents the kind of mechanical tantrums that void your warranty. You think on mode is comfort. It's actually a latency trap. You're chasing a ghost. The air feels crisp, but the heat load hasn't actually dropped. Constant airflow also pulls moisture from the air without proper condensation cycles. Welcome to swamp cooler syndrome in a desert climate. The control loop closes when the fan stops. The system prioritizes temperature stability over your need to feel a breeze on your neck. It's not a bug. It's a feature wrapped in a thermodynamic paradox. Auto wins because it respects the physics you didn't pay for. Stop fighting the delay. Let the compressor rest. Let the thermal mass work. Your electric bill will thank you in actual dollars, not 1995. Math still applies. Next time you touch that dial, remember, you're not controlling air. You're negotiating with entropy, and auto is the better negotiator. Drop your fan setting below. I dare you.